Hello and welcome to today's video. I've put 2 massive transcriptions out this month, so I wanted to do something a little bit different, something fun, and something very relevant. You know how much I love a good slapback delay. I know how much you love a good slapback delay, especially given that my other videos on the topic have gone quite well. Dad, you can stop playing that video on repeat now. It's getting some good views by itself. So what I have for you today is a quick demo of 4 of my favorite pedals, the ones that get a little bit of live rotation. I'm going to compare them all back to back. I've got similar settings for each of them with a few little tweaks that I like out of each. And I would love to hear from you in the comments which is your favorite. But don't go away, because after that I'm going to actually do a blind demo where I just play. You're going to have to guess what the pedals are. So put in the comments below what you think I'm using at what point. We'll name them A, B, C, and D. And you'll have to figure out which is which. So I'll reveal what I was actually using in a post on my YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe and even hit the bell so you know when I'm actually putting videos out. I never tell people to do that, and what do you know? A lot of people don't know when my videos are coming out, which is a bummer. Of course, if you enjoy what's on this channel, consider pledging to the Patreon. It helps keep the light on, as I like to say. But if you want more than that, again, you do get transcriptions on there. But if you want everything laid out for you, if you want courses, if you want everything that I'm pouring into this website, check out Adrian White online and have a bit of a look around. We've set it up so you can sort of see what's going on, and consider joining and furthering your rockabilly guitar education. I know you want to get into the video, but it would be completely remiss of me not to thank my latest Patreons: Marty Wissott, James M, Shelby Leunison, Richard Corey, Brent H, Newton Boom. Thanks for your patience. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's start with the dry tone. No pedals on at all. You've probably had a peek now of what pedals are there, but we'll just make sure there's nothing going on so you can hear what the guitar sounds like. I made up this riff just for the sake of the video. Okay, so it'll just be that sort of thing. I'll do a little bit of lead ideas over it as well, just muck around a little bit. But that's essentially the idea. That's the tone dry. Now let's start with the mystery brain. Now I'm going to put the preamp on this. I won't put the Abbey mode. I feel like that's cheating. But consider that using this effect would come with that preamp quality if you're using a Space Echo or something like that. So let's just run it with that, and I think that's totally fair. So here we go. So that's that. I'm not going to get into the settings. This is just sort of how I like to use it. I've kind of put them all the way I like it, so you're getting something similar. Let's jump over to the Strymon Capistan. Okay, nearly got a little lost there. Yeah, so I'll leave it to you. You know what? I'm not going to talk about what I find. Let's see what comes through in the recording. I've got a mic up at the amp, so hopefully that's giving you a really good idea of what's coming out of the amp. Let's go over to the Wazacraft Boss Dam 2. Yeah, that weird spice note was deliberate. That's a bit of D Lydian, folks. D Lydian. Lydian in rockabilly, it works. I dig it. Actually, check out Homemade Space Machine, my album. The main track on that kind of uses that same sort of thing. I like that sound. Anyway, so that's the Boss Wazacraft. And now we're going to check out the Memphis Sun, which, as you may know, is the Sun Records inspired pedal. I just, for some reason, had this paranoid feeling that one of my control knobs was down. I'm going to leave that in the video. That's kind of weird. I'm going to do that again. cool. Okay, so that's it. There's the 4 pedals. Now, I'll talk quickly about what I like about each one. I find that the Mystery Brain, it's subtle and it's pleasant. Okay, it's something forgiving about the delay. It's got a softness to it, almost like, you know, you put it really high up in the mix, and it's clear, but it's still not that it's not a hard repeat, if that makes sense. And I quite like that. So this is a great pedal, in my opinion. If you even if you want to use it for jazz and stuff, it works really nice. What can I play? Sorry, I should have stopped a little earlier. That's, yeah, great pedal. It's a subtle delay, but it does have a little bit of that biting kind of almost reverb type slapback if you really listen closely. But it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's soft and it's subtle, so it's really well done. I'm a big fan of this pedal. Let's jump over to the Strymon El Capistan. And stay tuned for the little blind test as well. I haven't forgotten about that. So the Strymon El Capistan, for me, it has, it's got it's got this kind of really old school tape effect. I mean, that's what it does. And again, it's not too in your face. You can obviously bring the mix in and out as you like. But it you know, incorporates a lot of that fluttering and that really nice tape quality. And it is warm. Sometimes the transients, I find, when you're strumming, they can create a little bit of wiring and flattering live that I don't like, and I have a hard time kind of tuning out. That's the only challenge, or one of the challenges I find with that pedal. But overall, it's a really nice woody, old school tape delay. Great pedal. I actually got this like a long time ago when they first came out. It was one of the first ones I saw come up secondhand. So yeah, jumped on it, and it's got a little bit of that nice whack at the top as well. Just a little bit. Again, it's kind of rounded though in that tape quality. So that's a cool sound. Let's go over to the DM2. So this one, I can definitely tell you about this one. It's the woodiest repeat. It's got a real bite to it, a real bang to it, and if you are playing a gig and you have that intensity up a little high, you're going to know about it. So again, all these pedals, you need to tune them in and dial them in. That's why I'd probably almost say the Mystery Brain seems to be one of the easiest to dial in. There's things that the others offer that I like, but the Mystery Brain, and this is not a paid promotion at all. I actually bought that pedal. I bought 2 and gave one away for a giveaway, actually, for a competition on my Patreon. So this one's got that woody, a really woody repeat, and it's really nice when you dial it in right. When you are changing and chopping and changing songs, and you know that starts to get out of whack a little bit, and you need time to adjust it, it can be a little bit unforgiving from that point of view. It can also be a little bit synthetic sounding at times as well, so you've got to watch that. Again, all about dialing it in right, getting all your rates right. But it's a great pedal, and it's a sort of a staple and a go-to. It's going to do the job, and it's really quite simple. Okay, and it's not too hard to dial in, but you just have to be wary of the intensity of it. Okay, and the last one, the Memphis Sun. I recently did a YouTube short about this one. Let's have a listen. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing now. So, this one's great. This one's got this really warm, roomy feel, okay, that, lo and behold, is reminiscent of Sun Records, obviously. So, if you get this one dialed in, it's got a really, really nice thudding kind of delay. And those tones that it creates, the way it kind of EQs, the way there's, you know, the way Mr. Keeley himself has set it up, it puts you in a really old school headspace. It's really beautiful. I don't find a lot of love for this pedal on the middle and bottom setting. I haven't figured out how to really use that. That's my ignorance. It's amazing stuff on there if you're trying to get that Sun Record sound. But just talking strictly about the echo, it's a really cool. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, you obviously want to play. Yeah, it's such a cool vibe, you know. So that's a real vibe pedal to me. It's all about the vibe. I have struggled with it live, and it's been on the board and off the board, and I talked about that in the short. But, you know, if you spend time with any of these pedals, you'll get a sound that you like. I have a hard time being all like, you got to have this one, you got to have that one. Anyhow, that's it, guys. Let's now do the blind test and see if you can pick the difference between them. Here we go. Okay, this is the blind test. Let me know in the comments what you think you're hearing, in what order. In order of where you saw the pedals before, there was the Mystery Brain, the Capistan, the Boss, and the Memphis Sun. See how good your ears are. Let's go. I'll play everything the same, so it's not too hard to figure it out. I'll just play that same riff and keep it simple and not show off and go off on tangents. So here we go. Okay, next one, so we'll call this B. I'm not going to show you me pressing buttons because you'll see where I'm looking. Okay, number C. I said I wouldn't do that. Here I am. So that's it, guys. What did you think was what? Which one did you think was the Mystery Brain? Which one did you think was the Capistan? Which one did you think was the Boss Dam 2? And which one did you think was the Memphis Sun? Let me know in the comments. Please like the video. Share it if you've got friends that have a good ear that you think might be able to pick it. And of course, I want you to check out Adrian White online. I'd love you to join the Patreon. But at the very least, just hit like, leave a comment, and check out my other videos. Click through to the next one. It's probably here right now.